What's up guys, it's Derry, welcome back to another video, and today I will be reviewing chapter 137 of Attack on Titan. 2 more chapters left to go before the series ends, and see how everything is going to end up. So, I want to start off with my thoughts of how I feel about the chapter. I think it's the best place to start, then we'll get into everything else in the review. I don't know how I'm supposed to feel about this chapter. I'm a little confused to kind of what exactly happened, what's going on, and what's the whole meaning behind the chapter. And, okay, like, everything happens. Like, everything, like, is very much Attack on Titan style. But the one thing that I'm really confused about is the whole friendship prevails all kind of theme that's going on here. Alright, I get what the writer's trying to do. I get it, like, friendship, it's important, and the power of friendship. Yeah, but I feel like if you put that in a series like Attack on Titan, it's gonna leave a lot of fans really, really confused. And I was reading a lot of comments. I was reading just a lot of other people's thoughts, and then coming to my own thoughts, and I agree with a lot of people. It's confusing, it's kind of weird. It's not Attack on Titan's one of its greatest chapters in the freaking manga. It's not. With 2 more chapters, 2 more chapters are left, so we'll see what happens. Technically, you could say the rumbling technically has ended. The chapter starts off with Zeke talking to Armin, and you kind of talk about how the world first came to be. There was organisms like thousands of years ago, and then they formed into, people today, all that. Evolution happened. Nature happened. Bam. Okay, there we go. That's kind of like the first part of the manga, and I'm not gonna break down the manga, like each thing point by point. I'm gonna skip over some stuff, but this is a review, so yeah. So okay, the whole friendship thing is still like wrapping around my mind, because like Armin has this like memory of him, Eren, and Mikasa. They're running up on a hill to like a tree, and Eren was kind of like ahead of all of them, and Mikasa was like falling behind them, and then Armin was last, and talking about how these memories are beautiful, they're wonderful, and how important they are to Armin, how he misses a time like that, and how it's things have changed so much, and Eren isn't the same anymore. It's just, last chapter we have Armin freaking hating himself, and now we have Armin reminiscing on the good times, okay? So it's kind of like it's different. And Armin is able to, and then so within like wherever the mirror dimension place they're in, there's a leaf that shows up, and Armin kind of realizes it, and it's kind of what triggers the memory. It's kind of, it's like friendship prevails all kind of thing that happens in the chapter. And it's just really confusing to me, because while all this is on, everybody's like fighting, and the rumbling's happening, and Eren's gonna cause like a mass genocide. It's just... Okay, I get it if like a series like freaking like... I don't know what the series like out there is kind of like a series like Attack on Titan. It's dark, and it's very realistic, and it's not like a shonen. It's not like Naruto, or like I'm trying to think of a shoujo. I don't know, like any typical like it's shonen, shoujo, whatever. It's not like that. Like the good guys are not gonna really win. It's gonna be like, I don't think. And, apparently Eren's dead now, like, freaking they kind of, like, kept his head reattaching to the spinal cord, that doing its thing, and then Levi gets to friggin', hack off freaking Zeke's head, In a way, it was very satisfying, but in a way, it felt a little anticlimactic, because you just kind of did it after Zeke was reminiscing, like, a good moment. Things that he took for granted in his life, like things he didn't like Like, it's the little things that matter, and that's what Armin's whole memory was talking about. It's the little things that matter, what's important to us, even in times like they are in, like all the war and all the chaos and everything that has happened in their lives. It's those type of things that we should hold on to, and it's very symbolic, it's very important, but in a way, it kind of feels a little misplaced, but, it kind of makes sense because, like, Armin and the rest, they're all trying to save everybody and trying to save the world from, like, Eren and all this, and Amir and everything, but it's just, I'm just trying to wrap my head around, like, how Armin was able to escape. I feel it should have been, like, done different, but, like, if you want to use the power of friendship, go right ahead. Like, there's people who will follow, who love that type of thrill. Like, I would like it if the series wasn't as dark as it was, right? Like, I would like it if it was, like, a different style. Like, it's just very odd, in my opinion. It's just, I love Attack on Titan, and I'm going to be honest, like, flat out honest, there is not going to be a happy ending with Attack on Titan. It's just not humanly possible. You're not gonna, like, make sure the three of them live because it's just not gonna happen because Amir's curse exists and freaking Mikasa's gonna get left alone because everyone's probably gonna die before she does. Like, she made some stupid-ass promise to Kiyome that I still don't have any, we still don't really know what she really promised her because it's like nothing bad can happen to Mikasa because of Kiyome and the Ozumobitos and whatever the frick that stuff is. So yeah, if I missed something, if I, like, the whole Mikasa thing, if you guys know the reason, you can tell me in the comments, because I freaking don't remember. One, I don't remember, or I just didn't catch it, or I just don't know, because, like, that was such a long time ago. And so yeah, so the whole mission was to stop Eren and the rumbling, which it's success, and we don't really even know if Eren's still alive. I'm assuming he's alive because we got 2 more chapters that we're going to see him in. And I am assuming Ryan is alive, and then, all the other past Titans, people who possess the, all the past Titan shifters, that's what I'm trying to say, sorry. Lended their strength to, like, all the other Titan shifters, and they kind of manifest. It came out to help, and, Armin saved, and all this good stuff happens, and, I just, yeah, so yeah, that's basically the chapter, and then it ends with Reiner going, like, with them keeping Eren from reconnecting and basically killing Eren. It's basically the only way you can solve this. And like I talked about last chapter, how friggin' Eren kind of has to die at this point. How heartbreaking it is. And it's sad. It really is. You know what? The sad part is, what is, like, the last lines of the chapter is, goodbye, Eren. So it means that Eren is going to have to die. Not because of Amir's curse. And it's just sad because we have this beautiful memory Armin remembers of a different time. A time where Eren wasn't a freaking maniac, like, freaking wasn't crazy. And everything that happened. And now his friends and people who once cared about him are forced to kind of kill him at this point. And Armin, he's going to die of Amir's curse because he's the Colossal Titan now. And, that kind of just leaves out of the trio Mikasa. And who knows what's going to happen to her after all this is over. We don't know what's going to happen. And it's just, yeah. So the rumbling is basic. I don't want to say it's over. But when you killed Zeke, you kind of cut the connection between the War of Blood and all the Titan shifting things, and then, like, killing Eren is stopping the rumbling because he's connected to Amir. And I want to talk about the Eldians, how they are connected. Like, Eldians are all connected, and it's how this whole Titan thing was able to happen, like, them coming about, they're all connected, and help stop the rumbling, and it talks about how Amir wanted to feel connected. And same with Eren. And I think they're at the point where they can't have that connection because they've lost, like, a human part of them. Like, Eren, I don't think freaking Eren doesn't have time for a redemption, right? We're not going to go there. Like, Aaron is not going to survive the series, alright? He is going to die by the end of the series. That is my theory. I'm sticking to it. If I'm wrong, I probably might laugh my ass off, because that's what I'm going to do, because it's Attack on Titan, you never know. Aaron has escaped death one too many times to be able to survive this, because you basically have to slice a Tenshin's head off to kill them. Like, if you beat them up in any part of the body, they'll just regenerate. And so, yeah. And I don't know if Jean and Pecker are a thing or what. I saw some people commenting on the site where I read my manga. I was reading some of those comments. And, yeah, it's like, are they a thing? I don't know what's going on anymore. Like, I don't freaking know. Like, what the frick is going on? This chapter was confusing, and I don't want this review to be too long, because there isn't much to say, because it kind of, just everything happened kind of fast. Because Ezekiel's explaining something to Armin. Armin gets a, like, freaking flashback, and Armin's like, "Hoorah, lend me your strength, fellow Eldians, and let's stop the rumbling." And stop the rumbling, Zeke gets his head hacked off. Freaking all Tenshin's kind of band together to stop Eren, and try to sever his connection, and just freaking kill him. And then, like, Reiner kind of stops it, and then we just get that last line with them on a friggin' bird, Titan bird, which is Falco. And it's just, it just kind of happened really fast. Like, I feel like, then again, Attack on Titan's had, like, moments, like, times and during arcs where things were progressing pretty slow, but it was building character and story. And I didn't mind, like, the slow, like, I don't mind the slow story build up. Like, I like that. But, like, I feel like everything happened a little too fast. You know, I kind of felt like, I felt like I was watching a Ruby episode. Like, because during Ruby Volume 7, if you know what I'm talking about, like, the last 3 episodes were kind of just, like, it felt like it could have been spread out to, like, 5 episodes. And where you just smashed everything in 3 episodes. And things just kind of happen fast, and it's kind of hard to keep up. And that's how I kind of felt reading the chapter. I should have reread the chapter before I did this review. So if I missed anything, if you guys wanted me to talk about anything, just let me know in the comments, because I will make a separate video talking about it. I don't care. I don't mind. Oh, excuse me. And I know this review is late. So yeah. But it's just Attack on Titan. I'm just like, I probably should have done this review, because I read this chapter last night, and I haven't really looked at it since, and I was just trying to collect all my thoughts, because I'm not sure how to feel. I'm still not sure, because I'm kind of confused how the whole friendship thing plays in. I'm like, when you have to kill your best friend, kind of like, what? I'm kind of confused here, you know? I'm not bashing on Attack on Titan. I'm not shitting on the series. I'm just a little confused about what's going on, but, like, then again, Armin really does care about Eren. He doesn't want to kill Eren, but Eren kind of has to die at this point, so, like, because he's, like, a psycho, suicidal, freaking, he's, like, a maniac. He's just gone off the rails at this point, and, like, they have no other option. So, it was kind of, like, last option, and, yeah. I wish I really can go deep and super philosophical this chapter, but I'm still trying to wrap my head around what kind of just happened when making this review, and before going into this chapter. So, if you guys don't know, I don't look up spoilers. I don't really, when the chapter first comes out, I don't read it right away. I wait a couple of days. And, like, whatever, like, I don't go on social media and on the internet and look up what happened or, like, see what other people think and stuff. Because I kind of want to, like, have my own raw reaction and, like, my reviews. I don't try to look at other people's opinions because it does affect my own. But for this chapter, I am glad. After I read it, I looked at some people because I was really confused. And I wasn't alone in that. And, like, I don't, like, look ahead because I don't want to be spoiled. Because today, I looked at a spoiler for chapter 55 of Boruto, and I kind of regret it because, like, I'm like, oh my god, I don't know what's going to happen. And, like, I hate looking at spoilers because it makes the suspense worse because you're just like, I need to know what happens. But, yeah, anyways. So, yeah, so most of my reviews are just, like, my raw reaction of, like, kind of my thoughts of, like, what happened. But sometimes I take a couple of days to rethink, and sometimes I record the video more than once. But this one, no. I don't want to keep here rambling forever, but yeah, this chapter, my thoughts, really confused. And like, I would say it was a bad chapter. Like, no, I'm just kind of like confused about the whole friendship thing. How does it play? Like everything went like, very Attack on Titan like. Very SNK, how the like everything build up to like the final like page and like panel of like the chapter. But next chapter, so what I think. My thoughts for next chapter. We find out what happened to Eren and Reiner, and we just kind of pick up where we left off. I don't know what I'm supposed to think or expect at this point in Attack on Titan, because it's almost over. But yeah, a lot has happened, and there's still like things I don't think will ever really get answered in Attack on Titan. But yeah, we're gonna see what happens to Eren, see what happens to everyone else, and yeah, I'm gonna wrap up this review. So guys, so if you made it till this far into the video, make sure you leave a like, comment, and subscribe for more content like this. And yeah, just let me know your thoughts and opinions of this chapter in the comments. And if I missed anything you want me to talk about, let me know, and we can talk about it in the comments. Anyways, guys, this is Starfire. I'll see you guys in my next video. I just said Starfire, didn't I? Frick. I meant Story. Anyways, guys, this is Story. I'll see you guys in my next video.